With regard to the bigger question of what is funding going to look like, I have had a number of conversations with people at the federal level who assure me that we are going to get the flexibility and we'll get some additional resources. Precisely what that looks like, we won't know until the U.S. Senate takes action and until the President signs it into law. I can tell you this, I have had conversations with my fellow governors across the country in our NGA calls, so Republican and Democratic alike. I have had conversation on this issue with the Midwest governors that I convened. Specifically on our call last week was Governor DeWine of Ohio and Governor Holcomb of Indiana, as well as Governors Evers of Wisconsin and Walz of Minnesota. The other two weren't able to join us, but I can tell you every single one of us is confronting the same issues. And we are all hopeful and optimistic that we're going to get the support we need from the federal government. It is very difficult because we've put tax collections back to July 15th. We had hoped to get budgets done by July 1st. We know that that's not going to be the case. But we are going to continue forging ahead on designing what our kids are going to need as they return to school. We got to get this right. And I think one of the concerns that I have on top of making sure that they've got the wraparound supports is, as a mom, as a policymaker, I know that learning loss over the summer is real. And it is more dramatic for kids who are in higher poverty situations. And so it's really important that we look at this summer not as just an extended summer break, but this is going to have serious needs of our kids. They're going to have additional needs for wraparound services. And just in order to meet the health guidelines that we know are going to be necessary, bringing class size down or creating protocols, open air as much as possible. Of course, it's Michigan, we'll get cold, but there are lots of pressure points that we are trying to navigate, and funding is but one of many. But I remain hopeful and somewhat confident that we're going to get support out of the federal government because this is not a situation unique to Michigan.